It is time for another interpretation of The Lion King. I really don't know what happened just now. Hello friends, excuse my crazy excuse for horror, but I just watched it and it always gets a little bit cray-cray. Okay, so the book review I'm going to be doing today is Promise by Caragh M. O'Brien. This is the last book in the Birthmark trilogy, which you guys know I love, and you guys need to read the first two if you haven't already. And if you haven't already, then you probably shouldn't be watching this, so go watch one of my other videos instead. So this book was definitely a great last book in the Birthmarked trilogy. I have to say though, it is probably my least favorite of the three. My first favorite being Prized, and then Birthmarked, and then this one. So I still really enjoyed it, but it is my last favorite in the three. Basically what happens in this book is Gaia leads her people of Salem. She is like the president, if you will. She's like the monarch of the group. She leads them back to the enclave where she is from, and she basically declares that the new Salem, and they're going to live outside the walls of the enclave and just kind of create life and have a better life there, because in the last Salem there was poisonous air, like pollution, and it was causing a lot of birth defects and a lot of different bad stuff in Salem. So she decided to move her group there, from there to here, and so that's where the journey lies. She wants to she wants to persuade the protectorate, who is like the governor of the enclave, to grant them refuge and give them water so they are able to live outside of the enclave. Gaia doesn't realize is since you've been gone. I'm sorry, this is really supposed to be a serious review, but it's just not. It's not happening. So while she is gone, she... now I'm gonna think of that song every time. Since she was away, I should say. Since she was away, they have taken a bunch of girls and have basically created a baby factory. My cats are playing in the background, so excuse the craziness. But this review has been nuts already, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm sorry for those of you who are like, get on with the book already. Jesus. I am trying, guys. Seriously. They're really glamorizing this and making it seem like they're doing such this selfless thing, when in reality they're just slaves. They have their own special wing of the protectorate's house where the women are looked after, and they are definitely taken care of for the first year of pregnancy, and they're pampered and they get paid, and they, you know, have everything they could possibly want, but they have these bracelets and they're not allowed to leave, and they are basically exiled if they decide that they cannot give their baby up for adoption. They're basically like these guinea pigs that they're doing experiments on, and it was just really sad to read, and it really angered me because I'm a huge proponent of women's rights. And so this book was like, ah! The action in this book started, no joke, from the first page and didn't end until I finished the book. It was great action. There was always something going on. It kept me engaged, it kept me focused, and I really enjoyed that. But seriously, anything that Caragh M. O'Brien writes, it grabs your heart and doesn't let go until you're done. That's what I love about her so much, is that she really makes you feel for the characters, and she's just a fabulous author. There was like 6 or 7 times that I was about 99.9% sure that I would have to go to the hospital because of a heart attack. I loved Gaia's character in this book. I've loved her since the beginning. She's so independent, and just she's so fiercely loyal to the people that she loves. And I really enjoyed that she was the leader of Salem, but you can also still tell that she was still extremely vulnerable and still very young. She still is only like 16 or 17 years old, and she's like leading a basically small like covenant basically. And so you still got that she was young and innocent, and I really liked that about her. I found it very endearing that there were some times that she was like, I don't know what to do. Like, seriously. I love the depths of the other characters. I felt like they were really heroes and heroines and they weren't just extras, and it wasn't just about Gaia. Leon was amazing, and he was a little bit stubborn at times, which I wanted to kick him for, but he meant well, and so I couldn't really knock him too much. One of the things I love most about this book, it is so pro women's rights, and it's very go feminism, and I really appreciated that this book celebrates women so much and how much they mean to a place. And I think deep down, even though the protectorate is a complete ass, he realizes that women are crucial. And he knows that if they didn't have any women, they couldn't have more people. And so I think he deep down realizes this, and he is a complete jerk, but at least he acknowledges it, and he doesn't celebrate the women, but he realizes that they are sort of important. Speaking of the protectorate, OMG, him and my brother Iris, oh my god, I was livid. I was so mad at them for the decisions they made in regards to Gaia. I wanted to kill them. I was so, like, I never wanted to, like, hurt characters more than I wanted to hurt them. It was so crazy. I, like, almost wanted to put my book down. I was livid. I've never been so angry before. I am so pro women's rights, and so that just, they didn't have a say in it, and it just made me so mad. The only gripe, honestly, that I have about this book is that I wanted to see the wedding. I kind of hope she makes like a little book of their wedding and maybe a little bit afterwards, because I want to know what happens. She kind of left it on a weird note, and I wanted more. I wanted more of the ending. The ending made me cry, I have to admit. There was one part that I was like, it was still a great book, and had a lot of adventures and a lot of great dialogue, a lot of interesting things, and things that I was like, oh, that's a good idea, good thinking. This series is still one of my absolute favorite series that I've ever read, and you guys need to pick up Birthmarked if you haven't yet, and just read these 3 books. They're pretty short, you can get through them very quickly, and Caragh M. O'Brien's writing, you won't be able to put the book down. You could finish these books in a couple hours if you probably wanted to. But I still really, really, really love this series. It's such a great series with a lot of great ideas and a lot of great things that you should think about. And it's not just a typical YA book, that's for sure. And I think that's what I love most about it. So I hope you enjoyed my review of Caragh M. O'Brien's Promised. It's an amazing book, and you guys should read it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.